Hi guys, welcome back to my journey with Jared in this, the Game of Thrones Telltale series. You're watching part 3. And if you haven't seen the other 2 parts, please go and check them out. Because this is getting interesting.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Ooh, loads of other people have opened up now, okay.
Asher. Exiled to Westeros, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Have a good wander around. What's this? Touch it.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Cute is not the words I would describe them, but okay.
This might help.
Yeah, just nick them from the maester, that's alright. Pop them in the pocket. You won't be needing them.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters. Keep moving, I need to see you walk.
Just look at him. Evaganders, there we go, talk to him. I think I've walked enough.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Let's
Who
see
is
who
the
the
new
new
Lord
lord
of
is.
House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Of course he is, because you just told me that. I thought I'd just do the rounds.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
All the kills.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Loot.
Can I go now?
Let's go.
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
Yeah, Garrett.
It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to
You're a
prove
legend.
our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Screw him.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week. And what would you have us do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders. Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head. Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done? Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide. He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men. He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you. The boy was just defending himself. I'm not faulting him for what he did.
You know
I'd
what
have
I'm
done
gonna
the
do,
same,
guys.
As any man would.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all. I'd like to see them try. I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay. Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons. You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong! Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
My
Uncle.
place is here.
My place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
What a crock.
That settles it then. You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Okay, guys.
Word
well,
up
I'm
to
gonna
me.
have to.
I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's
I want
heart
to
if
get
given
this
the
finished,
chance.
but I don't think I'll be able to
I
in
would.
time.
And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own.
Okay, guys.
Many of Lord
I'm gonna-
Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His
um,
own great uncle was a ranger with the
um,
Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason.
There you
Most
go.
don't even
Fulfilled
know
the
it
duty.
exists. They
Since
think
I've
it's
fulfilled
just a
the
myth
duty,
made up by wildlings
I'm gonna
and
have to
fools,
pause it
and it's better kept
and
that
continue
way.
on the next
I
part.
assume you kept your
So,
word.
guys, follow along with
You
this
haven't told
awesome
anyone else,
storyline that's
have you?
going on in the Game of Thrones universe.
This is important.
Find out what
Garrett.
happens to Jared, because I assume he's now going to
I
go to
need
the
to
wall.
know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to
Too
put
right, I
his
didn't tell
trust in
anyone.
you.
Okay, guys, as
From
always,
this day forward,
for the
this will be
beard.
our secret.